Hello children, in continuation with the circle, today we will see the inscribed angle theorem, and the statement of the theorem is the measure of an inscribed angle is the measure of an inscribed angle is half of the measure of the arc intercepted by it. Okay, so the measure of an inscribed angle is half of the measure of arc intercepted by it is the statement. So, as per statement, the measure of an inscribed angle is half of the measure of the arc intercepted by it. So here I had drawn the circle, its center is O. Okay, now I will draw an angle, inscribed angle. This is our inscribed angle ABC. Here it is ABC. Okay, so what we have to prove that the measure of inscribed angle means this measure of angle BAC is equals to 1/2 measure of arc. Suppose I will write here D, then BDC, that we have to prove. Okay, so first of all I will write the given. So given in a circle, with center O, here is the center O of the circle. Okay, and in this circle BAC, angle BAC is inscribed in arc B, inscribed in arc BAC is inscribed in arc BAC. So this angle BAC, it is inscribed in an arc BAC. Okay, and we have to find out arc BDC. Suppose this is arc BDC is intercepted by the angle. So it is inscribed in this arc and it intercepts this arc and intercept arc BDC. Okay, so the statement is that the measure of inscribed angle. So this is the arc BAC. It is inscribed in arc BAC and it intercept this BDC. Okay, it intercept this arc BDC. Okay, so the what we have to prove? We have to prove that is measure of angle or angle BAC, measure of BAC is equal to half measure of arc BDC. Okay, so to prove this we have to do construction. So what is the construction? First of all I will draw the arc which is passing from the center of the circle. Okay, so this is the ray which is passing from the center of the circle. That is my construction actually. So, and here is point E. This is point E. Okay, so next what I have to do? I have to join this O, center of the circle, and one of the this point C I join. Now here it is a triangle AOC. Now I will write here construction. Draw ray AO, draw ray AO. I draw the ray AO. It intersect the circle. It intersect the circle at point E. At point E, and then I join this OC. So here draw OC. That is my construction. Okay. Now next step is the what we have to prove. It's actually easy. It is big, but it is easy. So first of all, if you see, if I will put the major, I will take this AO and OC are the radius of the circle. Okay, AO and OC are radius of the circles, and because in triangle AOC, okay, these two measure is same. AO and OC's measure is same. Okay, so the measure of angle OAC and OCA is also same. Suppose I took it here X, then that is also X, and this is isosceles triangle. This is isosceles triangle. So it is X, this is also X, and as we know that EC, measure of arc is EC, is double the measure of angle EAC. Okay, so is double the measure of EAC. So this is X, so here it will be 2X. Same thing we have to prove this side also, and here we have to do the same thing, and what we will get here, the same, that is to suppose it is X, then it is also 2X, and these two measures is what is sum of this BD and BC. Okay, it is 4X, and this is X plus X is equal to 2X, and in this way 2X double 4X, we can prove it easily. Now we will see how to write this in statement. So in triangle AOC, first of all, in triangle AOC, this is triangle AOC. Okay, we know that side OA is congruent to side OC. Reason, radii of same circle. Of same circle. Okay. Now, if these radius are same, just now I told you that these angles are also congruent to each other. Therefore, angle OCA, sorry, first this we have to do, OAC is congruent to angle OCA, and reason is theorem of isosceles triangle. Theorem of isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle. Okay. Now I will put this. I will take this measure of this angle is equals to X. Okay. So let angle OAC is equals to angle OCA. Okay, and its measure I will take X. Okay, and that is my first statement. Okay, now angle EOC, now angle EOC, this is angle EOC. Okay, as EOC is equals to this angle EOC is equals to OAC plus angle OCA plus angle OCA. This EOC, measure of EOC means this angle's measure is sum of measure of angle EOC, this angle's measure of EOC is equal to angle AOAC plus OCA, and reason is exterior angles theorem. So what is the exterior angle theorem? Sum of interior angles is equal to exterior angle. Okay, so as per it, we will write here AOC is equals to angle EOC is equal to angle AOAC plus angle OCA, and reason is exterior angle theorem. Okay, but OAC's measure is x and OCA's measure is also x. So here x plus x. So therefore here we will write, therefore angle EOC is equal to 2x. Angle EOC is equals to 2x. Okay, now the next step is 2x degree. Angle, this angle's measure is now 2x. Angle EOC is equal to 2x, but it is which angle? It is central angle, and central angle's measure is equals to what? The intercepted arc. So 2x is this. So EC is also EC, arc EC's measure is also 2x. So we will write here 2x degree, but angle EOC is a central angle. Okay, this is central angle, and therefore measure of arc EC is equal to also 2x degree, and reason behind it is that definition of measure of an arc. By the definition of measure of an arc, okay, and it is our second statement. What I said, that if these two angles measure is x, the measure of EOC is equal to 2x, because it is a theorem, that is the exterior angles theorem it is, and sum of these two angles is sum of this remote interior angle is equal to EOC, that is the exterior angle. Okay, now the next, therefore from 1 and 2, from 1 and 2, one inside what we said, that angle OAC is x degree, and here we are saying that EC is equal to 2x, means EC is double that of the what? This arc EAC. So here we will write, therefore angle OAC is equals to angle this OAC, means only angle EAC is equal to angle EAC is equals to 1/2 measure of arc EC, that is our third statement. Okay, what we said, that OAC's measure is x degree, and here that EOC EC arc EC's measure is 2x degree. So it is x, EC is double that of the measure of angle EAC. Okay, the next step is that if it is half, then we can draw similarly drawing seg OB. If we join this OB, suppose, okay, same thing we can do. Here it is x, then here it is also x, and measure of BOE is equal to 2x as per a remote interior exterior angles theorem. And if it is 2x, angle BOE 2x, then BE is also 2x. Okay, so in this way, similarly, by drawing OB, drawing seg OB, we can prove that angle EAB, angle EAB is equal to 1/2 measure of arc BE, Okay, that is our fourth statement. Okay. Now what we said that this angle EC, angle arc EC is double that of the center. This arc angle EAC, and BE is double that of the angle BAE. Okay. So first of all, what we will do, we will add this. What we have to prove that angle BAC means total this angle we have to show. Okay, so BA is half the measure of BDC, that we have to prove. Means BDC, arc BDC is half it, that we have to show. And this EAC and EAB, these two are the angles. Sum of these two arc angle is BAC. So here I will write, therefore angle EAC plus angle EAB is equals to. So if you see here, EAC is equal to 1/2 measure of arc what? EC. So here I will write half measure of arc EC. Okay, and EAB is equals to, if you see here, EAB is equals to, see here, EAB is equals to this, and EAC is equal to this. So if we add these two sides, EAC plus EAB, we will get the sum of this half EC plus 1/2 measure of arc BE. 1/2 measure of arc BE. Now is equals to, now we will write sum of these two angles. Sum of these two angles is equals to how much I told you? That angle BAC means this angle BAE plus EAC is equal to BAC. Therefore angle BEAC plus EAB is equal to angle BAC. Okay. Now, and here what we get is equal to half if we take common here. So here remains measure of arc EC plus measure of arc BE. Okay, this. Now BE plus EC. BE, this BE plus EC is equal to BC. Okay, so instead of BEC means only BDC. So here I will write 1/2. So EC, this EC plus BE is equal to BEC. 1/2 measure of arc. These two sum. These two angles arc sum is this arc, which BEC, arc BEC. Okay, now BEC means only BDC. So instead of writing BEC, we will write here is equal to 1/2 measure of arc BDC. Okay, therefore angle BAC is equals to what we get here, BAC is equals to what? 1/2 arc measure of arc BDC. So in this way we prove that inscribed angle. Inscribed angle shows that the inscribed angle is half the measure of inscribed arc. Okay, intercepted arc. Okay, this angle BAC is intercept arc BC, and it is half that of the arc. Okay, so that is our inscribed angle thing. So how we show that? First of all, we have to show these two are radius of the circles, same circle. If these are the radius, these angles are congruent by the theorem of isosceles triangle, and sum of these two angles is equal to EOC, means x plus x is equal to 2x, because we are using here theorem of exterior angle of a triangle. And then, and if it is, but EOC is a central angle, and central angle's measure is what? Equals to the intercepted arc. So 2x and EC is also 2x. And from here what we are understanding, this angle EAC is half the measure of arc EC. Similarly, we can prove this side also, same thing, that is BE is equal to 2BAE. Okay, and then what we have to do, the addition, sum of the additions of two angles, a property we have to use, and here arc, so then we can prove it easily. Now if we do this, actually here there are three conditions are there. First condition is there the center of the circle, this is center of the circle, E of is where it is its location on the arms of the angle in the interior of the angle. So this is the circle suppose, and this is the center of the circle. There are three situations. First, this center of the circle lies on the arm of a arc angle. Okay, so this is the arm of an angle AE and AC. This is the arm of a angle, and if first situation is there. For first situation, what we shown that is x is half of EC. Second situation is that this is suppose an angle, and this is center of the circle is inside the angle. Okay, and for the third statement, this center of the circle is outside the arc of a circle, is outside the arms of the angle. Okay, now this is the third situation. First situation, inside what I said, that this center of the circle is there, it is on the arm of a this angle, means this AB is passing from the C, that we already proved in this. Okay, in this third statement we have proved that is x is half of EC. Okay, so that statement is clear. What I said, that when it is this arm is passing from the center of the circle. Second situation is that the center of the circle when it is on inside the angle, so that we prove in this. And last third statement, if the center of the circle is outside the angle. So for that situation, what we have to do, first of all we have to join this AC. Okay, and here we have to give the point E. Okay, now if you see here, it is also easy. Angle BAC, this angle BAC is equals to, how we will find that? BAC is equal to EAC minus EAB. Okay, angle BAC, this BAC is equals to this BAE minus, okay, so this BAE minus angle, wait, we will write here C, and here it is B, means BAE minus CAE, this CAE, BAE minus angle CAE. Okay, what I said, that the measure of this angle CBAC, this angle's measure is equals to this whole angle BACE minus CAE. Then we will get the value of angle BAC. So here we will write BAC. Now we see that BAC is equals to what? Half the measure of angle BAC. Okay, so BAE is equals to, we have to write here the BAE, this angle's measure. This BAE is equals to half measure of intercepted arc. Which is the intercepted arc? Arc BCE. Intercept arc, that is BCE. Okay, so this BAC is half the measure of BCE minus this CAE is equal to half the measure of EC. So here we write 1/2 measure of arc which EC. Okay, from third statement we had done already on our first page. So here what we have to do, if you see now, this 2/2 we will take it outside. So half is here. So here remains measure of arc BCE minus measure of arc EC. Okay, and the subtraction of this BCA, this is BCA arc, which this is BCA arc, and if we subtract EC from this, means this part, if we subtract from this part of the arc, then remains BC. So is equals to this, both subtraction is equals to, we got it here, half of BC, half of measure of arc BC. In this way we will write here the means this angle is also half of the measure of BC. So in this way, for three conditions, we prove that if this arc, the center of the circle is inside the angle, the center of the circle is lies on the one of the arm of an angle, and this center of the circle exterior to the circle. For these three, we prove that always this intercepted inscribed angle, this is inscribed angle is half the measure of intercepted arc. So in this way we shown that this, if it is inside, if it is on the arm, and if it is exterior of the arm. Okay, so in that way you have to first of all write, and from this what we said, that we state that the measure of angle subtended by the arc at a point on the circle is half the measure of the angle subtended by the arc of the center. So these things are there, we can prove, and we have to use these properties while solving the examples. So now, so all of you practice this and note down this theorem today, and we will solve next corollary of inscribed angular theorem we will take on our next lecture, and then cyclic quadrilateral. So today we will stop here only. It is the theoretically big theorem, but it is actually smaller one, means easy. So all of you practice it. Okay, thank you.